was trying to make sure that they stopped them. Certain things came to impede their progress, but they did not stop. They kept pushing, and today we are celebrating them. You know, it's easy to clap for them and say, oh, they have done very, very well. But if you check their back, if you check where they are coming from, you would see the things that they conquered to get to where they are. When Archbishop Benson also started preaching prosperity, it was the first of its kind in Nigeria, in Africa. He was whipped, he was accused, he was criticized for it. Today, everybody is talking about prosperity. But one man took the bullet because he didn't stop. He insisted. Because it was a vision from God. If God has given you a message, you must make sure that you enforce it on your generation. Jonathan Edwards said, there's something I have to say, and everybody must hear me. This podcast, today's video, is just to charge you. You shouldn't give up. I don't know what it is God has shown you. You have tried it again. Lester Summerall said, at the time they asked him a question, they said, if you pray for the sick and they bring a sick person before you and you pray and nothing happens, what do? He said, I'll go and look for the next sick again. I'll keep praying. If I pray for fasting, you do not give up. We do not give. If you must become whatever it is God has created, there are resistance from every quarters. Your nation will want to resist you. Your friends, your contemporaries want to resist you. The social media is there to resist you. You know, the economy is there to resist you. Your family background is there to the devil himself is there to resist you, because it's a vision from God. He fights whatever it is that comes from God. But you must not give up. We do not celebrate failures. We celebrate people that pulled through their challenges, people that pulled through their seasons of pain, their seasons of failures, their seasons of down moments, and they stood strong. Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Temple Uche, aka Grace Boy, and you're welcome to the Destiny Discovery series. It's been an amazing time. Today I would want to share something very, very, very important, and I want to target shameless persistence. Now, you see that we live in a generation where many people are very busy with the things that they are doing. Some people are busy with their vision. Some persons are busy with things that are distracting, things that do not even have value, things that are not even impacting their lives. You know, busy with businesses, busy with things, you know, ambitions that do not have ambitions and things that have ephemeral and transient value, things that do not last. And there are persons that already have a vision. You know, it's still a Destiny Discovery series. There are persons that have found out what God has told them to do. They have found out what God has shown them, you know, what God has written concerning them. You know, the year 2025 started, and a lot of us has written down visions, many mighty and wonderful things that you need to achieve, that you need to accomplish. Now, I want to say this to you, irrespective of whatever it is that God has said to you. I do not know what God has shown you. I do not know what God has said concerning your life. I do not know the purpose that God has revealed to you. But you must come to a point where you are shamelessly persistent. Shamelessly persistent in taking the necessary and the needful actions. Shamelessly persistent at doing the thing that you need to do every day to build yourself and prepare yourself for your vision and your purpose and the thing that God has created you to do. Shamelessly persisting on your walk and your relationship with God. Shamelessly persisting on values or character, things that value systems that are godly value systems that has eternal value systems that speaks about character, morality, character, integrity. You must be shamelessly persistent. You know, there are many things that people are doing today, and they say, oh, don't worry, everybody's doing it, it doesn't matter, you know, and then it now looks as though wrong is now becoming right because everybody is doing it. It doesn't matter how many persons are doing wrong. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. 10,000 persons, 50,000 persons, 50 million people, 1 billion people can be doing something wrong. It doesn't make it right. The number of persons doing it doesn't make it right. So you must come to that point where you are shamelessly persistent. You are not shy about your walk with God. You are not shy about what God has shown you. You are not shy about what God has told you concerning your generation, concerning the people that God is sending you to, concerning the vision that God has shown you. You know, in my last video, I said something about believing in your vision. You must be the first believer. You must be the first person that will believe, or that should believe in what God has shown you. If anybody must follow you, you would have to believe in yourself, but you would have to believe in the vision that God has shown you. So you have to be shamelessly persistent. What do I mean by shamelessly persistent? You are doing the same thing every day. I mean the things that are needful. Excess actually guarantees success. Excess in the right things. I do not speak about excess in wrong things now. Excess in the right things. When you do things, the right things excessively, it guarantees success. Because one of the ways to get into success, one of the ways to walk into success, or into whatever it is that God has created it to fulfill or to become upon the face of the earth, is that there are certain things that are called routines. You have to do certain things consistently. You will have to do certain things excessively. You will have to do it again and again and again and again until you gain mastery. You have to do it again and again and again and again until your generation now hears your voice. You will have to say it again and again and again. You have to insist on certain things again and again and again until they leave whatever it is that they are doing and turn to your direction. So if you must fulfill your vision, if you must fulfill that thing that God has shown you, if you must fulfill that thing that God has revealed to you, you would have to come to that point where you are shamelessly persistent. The Bible speaking, I believe that's Luke chapter 11, talking about the story of that man that came to his friend while he was sleeping with his children. He had a visitor, and then he came knocking, and then he was asking for bread for his visitor. The Bible said the man might not open because he's his friend, but the reason why he's going to open that is because the guy is importunate. Importunity, that is shamelessly persisting. You must become everything that God has created you to become. You wouldn't miss out on this factor. That is the characteristics of our fathers in faith. They didn't give up. When they started, they didn't have all of the advantage that some of us have today. Some of them had to fight through. They fought like bulldogs. They kept fighting. Some of them, their foundation was about to stop them, but they didn't stop. Some of them, their community was about to stop them, but they didn't stop. Some of them, one thing or the other was trying to make sure that they stopped them. Certain things came to impede their progress, but they did not stop. They kept pushing, and today we are celebrating them. It's easy to clap for them and say, oh, they have done very, very well. But if you check their back, if you check where they are coming from, you would see the things that they conquered to get to where they are. Some of them, when they started preaching the messages that they were preaching, it was the first of its kind. When Archbishop Benson also started preaching prosperity, it was the first of its kind in Nigeria, in Africa. He was whipped, he was accused, he was criticized for it. Today, everybody is talking about prosperity, but one man took the bullet because he didn't stop. He insisted, because it was a vision from God. God told him about it. It was a message God gave to him. If God has given you a message, you must make sure that you enforce it on your generation. Jonathan Edwards said, there's something I have to say, and everybody must hear me. That is the mindset that you must have. If you must come, I came to charge us. This podcast, today's video, is just to charge you. You shouldn't give up. I don't know what it is God has shown you. You have tried it again, you kept trying it again, and you did it again, you kept failing, and you kept failing. You tried the first, the second, the third. No, go back the fifth time. Oh, in the fifth time you failed, go back the sixth time. Oh, in the 10th time you failed, go back the 11th time. Oh, the 12th time you failed, go back the 13th time. Oh, the 20th time you failed, go back the 21st time. Lester Summerall said, at the time they asked him a question, they said, if you pray for the sick and they bring a sick person before you and you pray and nothing happens, what do? He said, I'll go and look for the next sick again. I'll keep praying. If I pray for 500 people and they were not healed, I'll look for the 501 person and pray, because I wouldn't stop. That is how it is. You do not give up. We do not give. If you must become whatever it is God has created, there are resistance from every quarters. Your nation will want to resist you. Your friends, your contemporaries want to resist you. The social media is there to resist you. The economy is there to resist you. Your family background is there to the devil himself is there to resist you, because it's a vision from God. He fights whatever it is that comes from God. But you must not give up. You must not back out. So in case you are watching me today and you are backed out, you've given up, you've tried it again and again. Maybe you are a brother, you've tried proposing to sisters. You did the first one, they turned you down. You did the second one, they told you no. Don't go back. Go to the third person as God reveals to you. Keep doing it. Keep speaking to them. One day you would realize that you will pull through. We do not celebrate failures. We celebrate people that pull through their challenges, People that pulled through their seasons of pain, their seasons of failures, their seasons of down moments, and they stood strong. We celebrate them today. That's why we can celebrate many of the great people we celebrate today. It was not as though it was easy for them. There is no great man that came to the limelight that was easy. They kept fighting. They kept fighting. They didn't stop. They kept insisting. They kept insisting. They kept insisting. And today we can celebrate them. Somebody has to insist. I'm speaking to someone. You're watching me. You're watching me today. You have to insist. You tried reading the book. It didn't work. You tried again and again. You had a target to read 3 books in the month of February, and then you tried. It didn't work. The month of March, have the plan again. Go back. Pick up the book again. You tried and it didn't work. Go back again. You tried maybe probably undertaking a professional course. You did the first time, you failed. You did the second time, you failed. You don't back out. You will have to keep trying again and again. One thing you must tell yourself is that I wouldn't back out until I see the end of it. When you have that kind of mindset, there is no devil, there is no body, there is no circumstance, there is no challenge, there is no nation, there is no family background that can stop you. It is your time to rise. The Bible speaking in Isaiah chapter 16 verse 1, he said, arise, he says, shine, for the light is come. If you read the Amplified Version, he said, arise from the depression that circumstances has placed you. Arise, he says, so that Christ can give you light. There is a dimension of light that would not shine until you have risen. Don't stay down. Don't stay down. We do not celebrate people who stay down. The world, your generation is not fair to people who stay down. You must have a fighting spirit. That aggressiveness, that aggressivity, that desire that is on fire, that passion that is on fire, that passion that is on fire. You must keep insisting. Yes, you must keep insisting. You know, one of the ways I define anger, I say anger is passion in aggressive display. There is a level of anger you need to fulfill destiny. Some people are too innocent to fulfill destiny. Oh, I don't like stress. If you don't like stress, if you don't like fights, if you don't like challenges, maybe you shouldn't start anything. Just live your life normal. But if you would want to start anything, you want to pursue your vision, you want to pursue whatever it is that God has shown to you, you want to accomplish your purpose, you want to be a blessing to your generation, come on, get ready for a fight. 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 Because the moment you begin to jump on whatever it is that is a vision that you want to accomplish, get ready for a fight. The devil will come for you. Your circumstances will come for you. Your background will fight you. Your family will fight. A lot of factors will fight you. But then, like Paul, you would say, I fought a good fight. A time will come in your life, you would lift up your eyes and look at where you are, and your testimony will be, I have fought a good fight. I have won. I didn't lost the battle. I didn't give up. Come on, somebody is not going to give up today. Somebody is not going to back out today. Somebody is not going to relent today. There is a generation that is waiting for you. There are persons that are waiting to be delivered from what you are going to say to them. There are poor persons out there that will be delivered from the wealth that you are going to accumulate for the kingdom, for God, for impacting humanity. Don't give up. You are poor. You are stranded today. Keep moving. Tried it yesterday, it didn't work. Come on, try it again today. Thank you so very much for following. I believe you've been very, very inspired and greatly blessed. See you in my next video. God bless you and bye.